dog. Off the puree. Cheddar white sauce. If I see that green, I'ma go. If I pop a bean, I'ma grow. Only fuck with me. Jack off. Exactly what it.
Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Zay, the only Zay that matters. I don't know if I want to continue with that as an intro for my YouTube channel, but we'll see as it goes. Hi. If you are returning, welcome back. If you are new, hi, my name is Zay. And guys, this is a very calm channel, okay? We have fun, okay? We tell stories, we do nails, baby. So if you like my content, please subscribe there. Don't just watch, okay? Subscribe, turn on your notification bell so that you get notified every time I post. And yeah, man, enjoy the vibes. Let's grow this channel together. Road to 100 subscribers, okay? So please do comment below for your girl and share. Let's get to 100 subscribers, okay? Okay, so as you have already seen, today we are doing a story time, right? And I'm not really sure what I'm going to name the story time yet, but you will see from the title what the story is about, okay? So guys, literally this happened last year, late last year. I decided that I was going to be consistent with my TikTok, with my social media, with my TikTok, Instagram. I decided that I wanted to, be a creator, be a content creator, but I'm still trying to figure out what I'm trying to do, where I fit, So I started growing my TikTok late last year. I think it was November, December I started being serious about my TikTok, right? And I started making content, and I also started joining lives. So I never really liked joining lives. I never really understood what's that about, what's going on there. So there was this one time where, okay, wait, before I start with the story, let me give the people that are in the story a name. Let me give them names, right? So this particular person, this Han, name, I'm going to name her Palesa. I've told this story before on TikTok, on live, on my friend's live, but I never really told the full story out there, I never really dropped a story time. I tried, but it didn't really come out the way. So we're gonna name this hand Palesa. We're gonna name my friend let me think. We're gonna name my friend Tebu. And then I think those are the only two characters that are important right now. The rest we'll figure out the names as we go. Okay, sharp here. So there was this one time where I entered this live, right? And the guys there on the live, they are artists, right? So if you don't know, I kind of rap, okay? So they were in the studio and whatever, and they were kind of having a session, yana. So the people that were on the panel, they were either singers or rappers. They were all girls, and we were all girls. I was the only rapper there, right? And the rest of the girls were just singers, right? So obviously, we had to show our talents, okay? And I showed mine, okay? I ate, and yeah, we just connected with everybody. So there was this hand, Alisa, name. Me and her, we connected more than the other girls on the panel. So we kind of decided to talk in the DMs, right? And yeah, we kind of, I wouldn't say we were close, but I'm a girly's girl, so I'm okay, this is probably the first friend that I'm going to make on TikTok. Let's just see how this goes. So we're talking. She was busy telling me about like her situation with her mans and how she's not happy. Fine. So we ended up exchanging numbers, WhatsApp, and then like kept talking and talking and talking. Now we were not best of boombas. Like we were not best of boombas. We were not best of boombas, you know. But this hand, like ever since like we like exchanged numbers, ne? On every live that I would be on the panel, she would like also want to be on that panel that I'm on, right? If she would see me in a chat on somebody's live, she would like, oh hey Zay, da, 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 da. Which was okay, you know, but I kind of felt like she was kind of like following me. She was kind of like, you know, she was kind of following me, because not even my friends, not even my own real life friends do that, right? Okay, fine. But I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna brush it off, because maybe she just like literally likes me like that and she wants to connect. I don't know what I thought. I don't know what to have thought actually at that time, right? But anyways, the first red flag that she gave me was she would view my profile like a lot. Like when I tell you, like in a day, because I get like TikTok tells you when somebody is like viewing your profile, right? This hand would view my profile like 3-4 times a day, honey, and she never misses. Like she never fails to look at my profile. Like for her it was routine to always like be checking up on me and so fine. I brush it off, right? There was a time where I was on live and I was the only person on the panel on Teboho's live, right? So Shabu, me and Teboho, we are chopping it up, right? So this hand, Balisa, she comments in the comment section, right? She's like, oh hey Zay, you know, whatever. She's giving it vibes, or you know. So Dawo decides to put her on the panel because she's already giving vibes. So, well, let's see what's the go, right? Fine. Put her on the panel and fine. They also hit it off because like like she's a people, I guess, you know, like you can get along with her like very easily, like very fast, you know. She can easily be your vibe. She can easily match your vibe sometimes, like it just depends. So fine, okay. They hit it off and they decide to follow each other. So side notes, I don't know if anyone that I know is gonna watch this. I don't think Debu watches my videos. He doesn't watch my videos, okay? I don't think he watches my videos. I just hope he doesn't watch this one. Sana. I don't know. I think I should filter some certain things. Or should I just tell it the way it is? I don't know. Okay. For the sake of certain things, I'm not going to give out too much detail. I'm not going. Okay. Let's just get back to the story. Okay. So, I kind of tell her that, okay, you know what? It's fine. Let me just say it. So before me and Debo actually like got to know each other better, I had a crush on him, right? Fine. So I had a crush on him. Fine. It's whatever. He's cute. Fine. Whatever. Right now, he's like a brother to me, right? I know he's like a brother to me. Fine. So I tell her like, yo friend, I think you were kind of a bit too friendly with the war, you know, like just like tone it down a little bit, you know, because like I kind of like him and I don't know, like, you know, what's it go, so relax, honey. And she understood. She understood. She's like, no, girl, I got you. Plus, she got a man. So my chat is like, why are you doing too much? Like, I feel like you're doing way too much, you know? So shapuheka hawana. Okay, shapuhe. Life continues, ne? This hand every single day, like she continues to like view my. Sorry. She continues to what? she continues to view my profile. Yeah. So nahe, like it kind of bothered me, but I'm like, maybe she's just like a girl's girl like that, maybe she gets inspired maybe by my videos or something. I don't know, man. Maybe she just likes me like that. So but like there was just something telling me like, yo dude, like this hand is kind of weird ish nyana, like not even your real friends do this, like your real life friends, because we met on the internet, so I wouldn't really like say that we were so fine. There was a time where I was on live, right? I was hosting, and then she enters my live. Okay, whatever, fine. I put her on the panel, and then we start chopping it up. So it had happened that like she went off the panel, né? And then she calls me like, dude, I'm on live, bro, and you can see that I'm on live, right? Why are you calling my phone? So I'm like, okay, you know what, let me answer, because you never know, it might be an emergency. This hand is telling me how her data just ran out, and like she's gonna pay me back, da, 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 da. Girl, not even my friends, like not even my close friends do this, bro. Like not even my close friends do this. So I'm like, dude, I ain't got no money, like I ain't got no money to like be buying you, Plus you're disturbing my life. I paused my life for this. Like you couldn't have like texted me on WhatsApp and told me, and maybe we could have summoned something. You had to call my phone as if it was such an emergency. But okay, fine, I let it slide, right? I let that slide. And then life continues. She's still viewing my profile like crazy every single day on schedule. She never misses, by the way. And then Teboho started like going live on a regular basis. So now we are always on Teboho's lives, right? Teboho's lives are always lit. It's always a vibe, sharp. And then like she would also be joining on the lives, right? She became a regular on the boys' lives, right? This is where things get interesting, my boy. So there was this one time, Sana. There was this one time we were all on live and we were playing a game, right? So, but before we played the game, né, I remember like we were talking about like some guy that wanted me. So I was telling Teboho, and actually like that guy, he came to Teboho's live to come and say like, yo, Zay da, 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 da. And I'm like, oh, that's the guy. And then we were chopping it up. So as we were chopping it up about my situation with the guy, and we were going back and forth, right? Palesa is aware of the whole situation, so she tries to ngena upper in the panel, right away. So by the time she like comes on the panel, we had already changed the subject and we were starting to play a game now, right? So we're playing the game, and then she just suddenly like disappears, right? She gets off the panel, and then after a few minutes, like she comes back, right? And when she comes back, she's like, yo, Zay, can you please text me, like I'm not okay, Babo? So I'm like, ish, dude, like in my head I'm like, okay, I'm kind of busy right now, Sana, like I'm kind of busy right now, like we are busy, like we are playing a game, so girl, what's going on? So fine. So she can see Uguti, like I'm not really like entertaining her like that, Abo. So she's like, yo, an emergency just happened at home, Abo, the house just burned down. Hey, Sana, your house just burned down. So now I'm getting worried. I'm like, okay, no, guys, wait, can you see what's going on in the comment section? Like, now he's saying her real name. I'm going to beep that part. Palisa, it's not okay. Let's just find out what's going on with her, right? So fine, Tabuho puts her on the panel. So now we want to know, like, dog, like, what's going on, fam? You know, what's going on? Okay, sharp, we're here. So Palisa's like, no, I was on live with you guys, and I started smelling something, right? So I started, oh, she says she smelled smoke. So musi, right? So she started smelling smoke, and then like she went to go attend to the situation. She's telling us that no, while she was on live, she could smell smoke, and then when she went out to go and check, it was coming from her mom's room. So now she's saying, listen, guys, please listen to this and tell me if this makes sense, okay? Comment down below, guys, if this makes sense to you, right? She's like, like she's like the smoke was coming from her mom's room, so she can see that the room is on fire, right? She's like, she opened the door, right? Listen, guys, she opened the door, and then the fire goes from her mom's room, and then it comes into her room, right? And I'm like, damn, that's intense, bro. That's intense. Like, Gori, that fire had to be super strong, right? But the thing is, why did you come back on live, bro? She's like, her mom even burned, bro. Like, why would you have time to come back on social media and be like, oh, sorry guys, I just had an emergency, bro? I wouldn't even care about my phone. What do you mean? Because like, no, guys, my chat is we're not your real friends, you know. We're not your real friends. Like, this is all social media, you know what I mean? Like, this is social media. So like, wait, now what do you mean? How you're gonna come back and you're gonna tell us that no, your mom burned, da, 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 da. But I was really concerned about her, because it's like, yo, dog, like, that is something really, really, really terrifying, and that is something really bad. So we were just trying to like, you know, talk to her and be like, no, dude, like, everything is gonna be okay. Like, your mom is gonna be fine. Don't worry about it. We're praying for you. We're here for you. You know, and all of those things, right? So fine, she decides, oh, Tabuho asks her if like she wants to stay on the panel, and da. She's like, yeah, no, she's gonna stay on the panel, right? Okay, fine. And then we continue, Sana. As we're continuing, this hand, I need to like, she's still on the panel, but like her mic is off, so she decides to like text via comment section, right? So now she's like, guys, she just received the news that like her mom passed away. Oh, what a dull moment. Like, the vibe, the energy just went down, Sana. From there, just like, Ashu, cool. Like, from there, it just went, like, nobody wants to continue, like, with the live now, because this just happened, bro, and you are like part of our family, wabo. So we can't continue playing this game. So we just stopped and we're like, damn, bro, like, that is terrible. Like, you know, trying to like, you know, be there for her and stuff. So Deborah is like, no, Deborah is like, no, Palisa, give me your numbers, you know, so that we can talk properly, so I can just check in if you're okay, if like, you know. So basically he was just trying to like, you know, be there for her, and you know, he's a good person. Like, he's a good person. Like, I would give him that, like, he's a good person. So like, I didn't even have his numbers at the time. So this girl, anyways, so he's like, no, give me your numbers so that we can talk, and then he ended the live, literally shut it down. Like, he shut down the whole live. And mind you, this Jin has motion, like, on his lives. Like, he has motion, like, he has hella motion. Like, a lot of people watch his live, you know. So he shut the whole thing down because of that whole situation. So fine, after that whole situation, I need to I'm the friend, right? I'm the friend. So they're like, no, so you say, please go and check, on her and that, whatever. I'm like, no, I'm on it. So I video call her, dude. I'm crying, Sana. I'm crying, Sana. I'm crying. I video call her. Like she just shows her furniture. She's not showing her face, So my tears are just like coming out like the genuine person that I am. And I'm like, friend, I am so sorry. Like I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. Sure, she's crying, but I can't see that she's crying, right? I can't see that she's crying, and I'm like, "Ish, friend, like I don't even know what to say. I'm so sorry. I know what it's like to lose a mom." Right. So my network was not okay at that time. So I tell her, like, friend, like I will call you back later. I will call you back later. We'll talk, because I kind of felt like we're not really friends like that, and I'm just trying to give you time to process everything. There's really nothing that I can say that will make you feel better. At this moment, you just need to cry. And the fact that I'm not there with you, it's like, it made me kind of like sad, because it's like, damn, at this point, you just literally need to cry. Like, I can't say anything. I can't tell you anything, right? Nothing is going to make the situation better. You just need to cry. So I'm like, we'll talk, friend. Like, take all this information in. So fine, yeah. I decided to go back on TikTok. One of the guys that were like on the panel decided to do their own live, right? Because Aniti Teboho ended the previous live, right? Away. So we're on the live, and now they're asking me like, yo, Zeze, what just happened is crazy. How is she? Like, and they were just like, basically, we were just going back and forth and like just saying for like, yo, dude, like if something like that happened, like, mind you, the house burned down. You're saying the house burned and your mom burned too, and now your mom is like, she's dead, bro. Passed on, right? Passed on, and then like the first thing you do is come back on social media to let us know. Friend, like, are you okay? Are you okay? Like, does that make sense? Like, they were just like saying for yo, dude, like if that happened to me, like I wouldn't even care about my phone. We're just like, saying how crazy the whole situation sounds and how crazy everything is, right? Mind you, as we are talking about that, Sana, she's watching the live. Hello, she's watching the live. Like, what do you mean? So she's there watching the live, and I found that weird, because like, why would you tell us what you told us and then come and check our reaction? Like, something was not. 1 + 1 was giving 11. It was not giving 2. Like, it was giving 11. Like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? For real, like, what are we doing? But fine, I just found that weird, and that was like a red flag to me. But I'm just like, you know what? It is what it is, After that whole situation, like, I kind of just like sort of distance myself a little bit, because like she was still continuing to view my profile 1,000 times a day. 1,000 times a day she continued to view my profile 1,000 times a day. So I just decided to like kind of back off and just like give her space, right? So so after that whole thing, what's funny is she would like literally mimic what I do. Like, if I post a video or a picture of myself, she would also do the same. If, let's just say, we're on the panel on live and I switch on my camera, she would all of a sudden jiki also switch on her camera. But she never switches off her camera. But because I did it, she gonna do it too. You wanna be me? You wanna be twin? Some girls, they don't want to be your friend. They want to be you. They want to be you. Because what? Girl, is this what I get for trying to be a girl's girl? For trying to make a friend? Trying to make a friend? I'm just trying to make a friend. I'm just trying to make a friend and you being weird. Like, I'm just trying to make a friend and you being weird. You being shady. What? Yo, what? It's giving. It's giving. Pick me on my. The whole thing, girl, not just the tip. Like, she was on my. She was on it. On my coochie. The whole thing, not just the tip. Okay. Cause what? Like, she would do all that, right? She would do all that. And there was another time where we were on live, ne, as usual. So Gele decided for a. Oh, I think at the time, ne, I think I had told. No, not yet. Not yet. So I had my suspicions, right? Because also, like, she was not really moving like a grieving person. You know what I mean? Like, how are you on social media consistently stalking my page every single day, fam? Consistently, like, just being there on lives and different lives as well, like not just our life, but like she would go on different lives as well, and like everything would be fine, you know, everything would be fine. So I'm just trying to get to, like, girl, what is your aim here? Like, what's your aim, you know? Sharp. So example, I think like they were asking questions on the live, on Teboho's live or something, yeah. So she came on and they asked her for the question was, if you had 3 wishes, what would they be? So yeah, now she said, like, she commented and was like, no, she would say hers, but like it's gonna be sad. So when she said that, like, we all immediately knew what she was going to talk about. Like her mom and the situation, da 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 da. So we're like, oh damn, like, ish dog, like we feel you and we are here for you, da 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 da. Sharp hair. King, I think her and Tabuho got into it. I can't really remember what happened, but they went back and forth with each other, and like she got really mad and then she left, right? Mind you, she was telling us how she's not okay, like she can't like cope, or she's on drugs, she's doing 1, 2, and 3, da 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 da. Mind you, she has a child, like she's a child, and I think she said like she was 19. Yeah, she said she was 19. She has a child, and for me, it's like, dude, I know that what happened is sad and stuff, you know, but you need to get up, girl, because you have a whole daughter. You have a whole daughter that is looking up to you, so you cannot fail her. Like, you cannot fail her. Mind you, I forgot to tell you this part, ne? She said that when she was crying, ne, on the night that she told us that the house burned, ne, another thing that made me not like believe her or like raised eyebrows, ne, was she said that like it was like a few days before her mom's birthday and she had bought her mom an iPhone 16, right? So I didn't believe that, mainly because the quality of her content was not giving I can afford an iPhone 16. Like, why would you buy your mom an iPhone 16 if you don't have an iPhone? And why would you, like, like something was not adding up, because it's like the quality of your videos is giving Snapchat, and it's not like, come on guys, like it was not even trying. Like, I'm not even trying to come for her, but it's like it was not even trying. And also, it didn't make sense to me. Why would you buy your mom an iPhone 16? Well, you can just buy it for yourself. That did not make any sense to me. To be honest, didn't make no sense. And since like your mom passed, like, why don't you use that iPhone? Why don't you use the iPhone? We never saw the iPhone, Sana. We never saw nothing. So like that's what raised eyebrows for me. I don't want to lie. So um I went to talk to her, ne? Because I'm the friend, right? I went to talk to her after she got mad and got off the panel. So I went to talk to her and I'm like, dude, you need to get up. You know, these drugs that you claim to be doing, like you need to let that go because now your child is looking at you. Your child is dependent on you. Like I don't even have a child, bro. I don't even have a child, but I feel like it's just common sense. Like you need to get up, you know. I know the pain that you're feeling. I know it in and out because Mina, I lost my mom when I was very young, you know? So like I know the pain and it never goes away, but I am not doing self-destruct. You know, I'm not self-destructing. If anything, I'm trying to elevate. You know, I'm trying to elevate and make my mom proud. You know? So girl, like you need to get up. So I was just telling her all of that. As I was telling her all of that, I'm going back and forth like on TikTok and coming back to talk to her, on TikTok coming back to talk to her. So I remember her also making like this comment. She's like, cause Debo had made me a moderator, like one of the moderators, right? And like people kind of knew that me and Debo, we were like close, like closer than, you know, like the other, like we were close, okay, like we were friends like that, like we are literally friends like that, you know. And we would kind of like, I would kind of help him, Yana, you know, with his lives, you know. He would like come up with ideas and da da da. So basically like this time she made a remark. She was like, she was a snacks one at that, right? I mean, it was nice to me because I kind of knew where she was shooting at, right? So she's like, yeah, no, Zay, because I think he gave me a task. I think the boy gave me a task, you know, and then she said something like, oh no, we all know that Zay is the boy's PA, personal assistant, da 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 da. And the way she said it, it was so snacks, bro. Like it was so snacks. Like, okay, that was like a silent snacks shot. If that makes sense. That girl was so rude and so nasty. I'm just kidding. But like, she wasn't so rude and so nasty, but like, I caught that. I peeped that, you know? I peeped that. So after she said that, I'm just like, boring. Like, boring. Then Anita, she left the live, right? Because she was pissed. Bye, girl. Like, bye. Anyways. And then I go back to Deborah's live just to see how things are going. And then, to my surprise, I see this hand on a whole nother live, right? She's on the panel and she's talking to these Janes like she didn't have a mental breakdown on our live. Like she didn't just make a scene on our live. She's on a different live and she sounds okay. Like everything is Gucci. So girl, what's up with you? Like, I'm trying to understand what this girl has going on. So after I see that, né, I text the boy in the comment section. I'm like, yo, dude, actually, like, there is something that I need to bring to your attention, right? And it's very important. And then he's like, away, text me on Instagram, we'll talk about it, right? I'm like, away, dog. The thing is, né, I kind of sense that this girl has like patterns. Maybe she's bipolar or something, but she has like patterns that like are not normal, right? And at the end of the day, like I'm the one that kind of like brought her in, right, into like the whole family and whatnot. So I didn't want like when she does something crazy for people to be like, Zay, but that's your friend though. Ain't that your friend? Ain't that your friend? Like, I didn't want anything to come back to me like that. So I just decided to just tell him everything that she has been doing on my side and everything that I have been seeing about her, right? So I sent him VNs telling him everything, excluding the crash part, guys. I'm not gonna tell him that, okay? And I don't, guys. I know you guys are not going to do that to me. But even if, you know, even if somebody tells him, I don't care, because, like, I don't have a crush on him anymore. Into ifitiling, like I cringe at the thought at the moment. I cringe at that thoughts. Okay, I cringe. Because he's a brother. Anyways. So the funny thing is, ne, he after I told him everything that she's been doing, ne, he's like, oh, mind you, like I need to. He asked for the funeral arrangements and whatnot because he wanted to go. Like he wanted to see if we can like just all go and support her. My friend is such a good person, Sana. Sana. So tell me why Tabuho is like, no, friend, like let me tell you, now that you're saying this hand is weird, because I keep telling him that, yo, dude, like I have this bad feeling about this hand, you know, like he's like, yo, friend, like I believe you. He's like, no, I believe you because this hand, he's like, no, this hand, like, oh, but like she always wants to talk to him. Like she's always like, oh no, can we talk on the call? 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 Like she always wanted to like talk to him like all the time, right? And she would like just try to get his attention, you know, and just try to like extend the conversation where like it's not even necessary for you to extend, but like she was just trying her everything the hand was trying. She was trying. And he was basically telling me that no, he asked for like the funeral arrangements and whatnot, and then like she never really like was clear about the whole situation, and she just sent him a picture of a grave, and then she said that that is her mom, you know. And he can't say you're lying, so he just took it like that and moved on, right? But like that is so psychotic of her. Because you're not moving like a grieving person, number one. Number two, you're doing all these crazy things, calling this man, like, basically begging for his attention. Like, friend, and you knew that I had a crush on this chick. And you go ahead and pull that. Aibo! Some honeys are crazy out here. Some honeys are not okay. I was so shocked when he told me that. Like, I was so shocked when he told me that. Like, this hand just constantly just wants his attention and da-da-da-da. And he was just trying to be, like, a good person. Like, he was just trying to check up on her. But, like, not, you know, constantly just, you know, like, all the time, just stingy. Nah, bruh. You're not even his type, fam. Like, you're not even his type, fam. Can we talk about that? Anyways. So after like we talked about it, I decided to block her. Personally because nah. She was not for me. She was doing way too much. Like, why would you lie about something like that? You know? Like, we pieced the puzzles together. We're like, this one is actually lying to us, hey? Why would you, like, this hand basically lied to us. So I blocked her from my TikTok. I blocked her on WhatsApp as well. And I kept it moving. Obviously, I couldn't, like, block her on live, you know. I could still see her on live. But after that whole situation, he just decided to also just... we decided to just and it took a while, but I eventually told the story to our TikTok family, right, on the live, and we basically told them what happened with this hand, because she was like, she knew our family, like she knew our TikTok family, right? So just to protect everybody and to avoid anything getting worse, we just told them what happened. And after that whole situation, like she kept coming back to the live and be like, hi family, da da da, but like people would just ignore her, like they wouldn't literally give her the time of day. And then she realized that she can't play with us no more, and she stopped like being on the lives, right? But guys, honestly, like, this kind of scared me. Not even kind of, but it scared me because this girl literally did the most and lied about her whole situation just to get a gent that she knew that I liked, you know? And she went out of her way, like out of her way, to just like stalk me, trying to be me, trying to do the things that I do. Like, you can't get the source. Like, you can't get the source. I feel like I am authentic. Like, I'm just me, bruh. Like, I feel like whatever a person tries to do, like, they won't be able to do it the way I do it, you know? Because we don't have the same brain. Like, we don't have, like, we're not the same. You have your own power and I have my own power too. So you can't want to be twinning with me like that, you know? So ever since then, like, hey, I've just been skeptical about making friends on TikTok. Hey, especially females. Like, females, like, I'm a girly's girl, you know? I'm a girly's girl, but it's just like, hey, you have to be careful. You have to be careful. But yeah, guys, I still don't know what I'm going to name this story time, but I will decide. You guys will see. But yeah, that's the end of the story. I didn't want to go into too much detail. Like, there's certain things that I left out, but I feel like they're not that important because otherwise, it like story time is and it's so like it was gonna be really long. But yeah, that's the story. I really enjoyed telling the story, and I enjoyed telling you guys these stories. And yeah, man, I'm really looking forward to like telling you guys more stories and like really like just doing this whole thing with you guys. I just want your engagement. I just want you guys to like, you know, talk to me there via the comments, guys. Don't be afraid to talk to me. Okay, and yeah, man, do follow me on my socials though. Like, if you want to keep up with like the things that are going on in my life, follow me on Instagram. It's the same as my YouTube, Zay underscore SA21 on Instagram, Zay underscore SA21, also on TikTok as well, if you're trying to like grab my TikTok content as well. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's it. That's literally it for this video, guys. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Please give me a thumbs up. Okay, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and turn on your post notification bell so that you get notified every time I post. And guys, that's all.